The skies above Kashmir crackled with tension. It was May 2025. A familiar shadow had fallen over the region. India and Pakistan, locked in a perpetual struggle, were once again on the brink of war. The fuse, this time, was a devastating terrorist attack in Indian-administered Kashmir on April 22. The attack, which claimed the lives of dozens of civilians, was quickly traced back to groups operating from within Pakistani territory. India vowed a swift and decisive response. The world watched with bated breath as the specter of conflict loomed large. The situation escalated rapidly. India launched a series of cross-border raids targeting alleged terrorist camps. Pakistan retaliated with force, its military engaging in fierce skirmishes with Indian troops. The line of control, the volatile border that divides Kashmir, became a tinderbox. Each side accused the other of unprovoked aggression, the rhetoric growing more heated by the day. The world held its breath, bracing for a wider conflict. As tensions reached a boiling point, India decided to escalate further. On May 7, 2025, the Indian Air Force launched Operation Sindoor, a massive air offensive aimed at neutralizing terrorist infrastructure deep within Pakistani territory. The operation, involving dozens of aircraft, would mark a turning point in the conflict. It would also herald the beginning of the largest air battle in the region in over 2 decades. Operation Sindoor was a carefully calculated gamble by the Indian government. Its objective to deliver a crippling blow to terrorist networks operating with alleged impunity within Pakistan. The operation targeted 3 main locations: Bahawalpur, Muridka, and Muzaffarabad. These sites, according to Indian intelligence, housed training camps, logistical hubs, and communication centers used by militant groups. The strike was intended to send a clear message: India would no longer tolerate attacks on its soil. At dawn on May 7th, waves of Indian fighter jets roared into the skies, their payloads a mix of precision-guided bombs and long-range missiles. Leading the charge were India's most advanced fighter jets, the French-built Dassault Rafales. These 4.5-generation aircraft, renowned for their agility, versatility, and advanced avionics, were tasked with spearheading the attack. The Rafales were armed with a deadly combination of weapons, including SCALP cruise missiles capable of striking targets hundreds of kilometers away, and AASM precision-guided bombs known for their accuracy. The Indian Air Force, in a carefully orchestrated operation, struck multiple targets simultaneously. The element of surprise was crucial. The attacks caught Pakistani defenses off guard, inflicting significant damage to the targeted infrastructure. The Indian government, in a televised address, declared the operation a success, claiming to have eliminated over 100 militants and destroyed key terrorist assets. The message was clear: India had struck a significant blow. Pakistan's response was swift and furious. Outraged by what it claimed was a blatant act of aggression, the Pakistani government vowed to retaliate with full force. Within hours of the Indian airstrikes, the Pakistan Air Force scrambled its own fighter jets, launching a counterattack aimed at Indian air patrols and supply lines near the line of control. The PAF, determined to demonstrate its own capabilities, deployed a mix of aircraft, including its most advanced fighter jet, the Chinese-built Chengdu J-10C. The J-10C, a 4.5-generation multi-role fighter jet, was making its combat debut in this conflict. Armed with advanced air-to-air missiles and equipped with cutting-edge avionics, the J-10C was seen as a direct counter to India's Rafales. The PAF, confident in the capabilities of its new fighter jet, was determined to test its mettle against the best India had to offer. The stage was set for a clash of titans. The Pakistani counteroffensive caught the Indian Air Force off guard. J-10Cs, flying in close coordination with other PAF aircraft, engaged in fierce dogfights with Indian jets. The skies above Kashmir became a swirling vortex of metal and fire as both sides fought for air superiority. Pakistan claimed to have shot down several Indian aircraft, including 2 Rafales, a claim vehemently denied by India. The fog of war made it difficult to independently verify the claims and counterclaims. One thing was certain: the air battle over Kashmir had escalated dramatically. Section 4 Clash of Eagles, Rafale versus J-10C. The heart of the aerial conflict was the clash between the Indian Rafale and the Pakistani J-10C. Both aircraft, representing the cutting edge of their respective air forces, possessed advanced capabilities. The Rafale, built by French aerospace giant Dassault, was renowned for its agility, versatility, and powerful electronic warfare suite. The J-10C, on the other hand, was a testament to China's growing prowess in military aviation, boasting advanced avionics and a formidable arsenal of long-range missiles. The Rafale, with its superior maneuverability and advanced electronic warfare capabilities, was considered by some analysts to have an edge in close-range dogfights. Its Spectra electronic warfare system was designed to provide a high level of situational awareness and protection against enemy missiles. The J-10C, however, compensated for any potential shortcomings in close-range combat with its potent beyond-visual range capabilities. The J-10C was armed with the PL-15, a long-range air-to-air missile with a range exceeding 200 kilometers. The PL-15, with its advanced guidance system and long reach, posed a significant threat to Indian aircraft, even at long distances. The clash between the Rafale and the J-10C was a battle not just of aircraft, but also of contrasting combat doctrines and technological capabilities. Section 5. Technological Face-Off, Dissecting the Combatants. The May 2025 air battle offered a rare glimpse into the capabilities of these advanced fighter jets. The Rafale, in Indian service since 2020, had undergone extensive upgrades and modifications to suit the specific requirements of the Indian Air Force. Its Meteor Beyond Visual Range air-to-air missile, considered one of the most advanced in the world, provided a significant edge in long-range engagements. The Rafale's AESA radar, with its ability to track multiple targets simultaneously, further enhanced its combat prowess. The J-10C, while a relative newcomer to the PAF, had quickly become a cornerstone of Pakistan's air defense strategy. Its indigenously developed active electronically scanned array radar, the KLJ-7A, was considered comparable to its Western counterparts. The J-10C's ability to carry a heavy payload of air-to-air and air-to-surface missiles, coupled with its advanced electronic countermeasures suite, made it a formidable opponent in any air battle. The air battle over Kashmir highlighted the importance of electronic warfare in modern aerial combat. Both the Rafale and the J-10C were equipped with sophisticated electronic warfare suites designed to jam enemy radars, deceive missiles, and provide a high level of situational awareness. The effectiveness of these systems and the ability of pilots to utilize them effectively played a crucial role in determining the outcome of engagements. Section 6. Shifting Sands, Strategic and Geopolitical Implications. The May 2025 air battle sent shockwaves through the region and beyond. For India, the conflict exposed vulnerabilities in its air defense network and raised questions about its ability to effectively counter Pakistan's increasingly sophisticated air power. The loss of even a single Rafale, a symbol of India's military might, was a significant blow, both militarily and politically. The conflict forced India to re-evaluate its defense posture and invest further in modernizing its armed forces. For Pakistan, the conflict was a strategic victory, demonstrating the effectiveness of its Chinese-supplied weaponry and its ability to stand up to its larger neighbor. The J-10C's performance in the conflict solidified its reputation as a potent fighter jet, capable of holding its own against the best in the world. The conflict also highlighted the growing military cooperation between Pakistan and China, a partnership that had deepened in recent years. The conflict had wider geopolitical implications as well. It underscored the volatile nature of the India-Pakistan rivalry and the ever-present danger of escalation in the region. The conflict also highlighted the growing influence of China in South Asia, as Beijing emerged as a major arms supplier to Pakistan. The conflict served as a wake-up call for the international community, reminding the world of the need for diplomacy and conflict resolution in a region fraught with tension. Section 7. Echoes of Conflict. A Glimpse into the Future. The May 2025 air battle was a watershed moment in the history of the subcontinent. It was a stark reminder of the destructive potential of conflict and the ever-present threat of escalation in a region armed with nuclear weapons. The conflict also offered a glimpse into the future of air warfare, a future dominated by advanced technologies, sophisticated electronic warfare, and the increasing importance of beyond visual range combat. The lessons learned from the conflict will undoubtedly shape the military doctrines and procurement strategies of both India and Pakistan in the years to come. Both countries will likely invest heavily in further developing their air power, focusing on advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, hypersonic weapons, and directed energy weapons. The conflict also underscored the importance of international cooperation in maintaining regional stability. The echoes of the May 2025 air battle will continue to reverberate for years to come, serving as a reminder of the fragility of peace and the importance of dialogue in a region perpetually on edge.